Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to let you know that this is a video that was filmed before the COVID-19 outbreak in the United States. It was also filmed before shelter-in-place restrictions. I teamed up with Cottonelle for this video, and they have informed me that they're doing everything they can to get their products back on the shelves as quickly as possible. This video about DOWNTHERECARE lines up with, kind of things I've been going through in quarantine, maintaining my mental and physical health as much as possible because it's been really important for me to stay sane. So I'm really glad that this video lines up with that. I hope you guys enjoy and leave comments and everything down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Krieger here, and today's video is sponsored by Cottonelle. We're gonna be talking about the movement that is #DOWNTHERECARE. Where the sun doesn't shine, because I feel like there is a stigma around it, and I don't even really know why. It doesn't make any sense. We should be taking care of our skin down there. There is a movement going on around, people taking care of the skin that you don't see just as well as you take care of the skin that you do see. Then we're gonna be talking about how to feel clean and confident with Cottonelle flushable wipes and toilet paper. Grooming, we're gonna be doing do's and don'ts surrounding when to shave, when to use trimmers, whenever you're dealing with your hair down there. And we're gonna talk about acne. We're gonna talk about inflammation on your rear end that comes from working out or having clothes that are too tight, and solutions surrounding having acne on your behind. Okay, so let's get started. Let's talk about grooming. So we have this lovely model here. So main things I want to talk about grooming is where to use trimmers and where to use a razor and where to use a guard on your trimmers. So if you can see here, there's a little bit of irritation here because the model used a razor and then did not moisturize or take care of their skin down there. Things that I would do in this circumstance is make sure that you use a new razor, right? So when you're shaving, you're going to be using a razor that's brand new. There's no rust on this razor at all. It's really clean. That's number one important thing to do. You're probably going to be doing this in the shower. So you're going to be wet. Nice warm water. And you want to make sure you put your shaving cream here. And you want to shave with the direction of the hair. So because this is already a little bit irritated, I'm just going to be very careful about how I shave. But his hair direction goes this way. So I'm just going to shave with that, and then we're going to clean up a little bit here. And because you take really good care in making sure that this is nice and clean, and that you're taking, you're being very gentle with your razor, and you're going in the direction of the hair growth, there's going to be no irritation and there's going to be no bleeding. After you use your razor on an area of your body, you should always moisturize. This, I'm taking a vitamin C and vitamin E oil, and I'm just going to rub it on here because you want to make sure that you take care of that area, and it's not going to have inflammation or razor bumps or anything if you're exfoliating correctly and if you're moisturizing. Now, if you want to get down here, which we can't really show that much, as the hair gets more coarse down here, I would recommend using trimmers. Okay, so our lovely model, giving consent for this video, we are going to show areas that I would recommend you using a trimmer with a guard rather than using a trimmer with just a blade. So as you can see, here are my trimmers, right? And it has a guard on it, right? Like this. The guard protects you from these really nasty blades that look like this. These teeth, these teeth are really gonna hurt your very sensitive areas. So if you pull your shorts up, model, will you hold these, please? Thank you. So this skin here is really sensitive. The only place that I would ever use like this trimmer without a guard would maybe be like my beard or like my chest, somewhere where like the skin is a little bit more tough. I would never use this blade anywhere near my butt, near my crack, near my testicles, near my undercarriage, any place like that. Like this, I would make sure that I'm going against the grain of the hair when I'm using a guard, because otherwise you're not gonna, if it goes with the grain of the hair, it's not gonna get the hair that you're looking to trim. You don't necessarily want it just to like jump into your normal length of your leg hair. So I kind of like move this little lever up a little bit, which adds a little bit more length. Looks nice if I don't say so myself. So you can go all natural, that's totally fine. Just know that more hair equals more moisture and more aroma. And usually that aroma is a little bit more like an odor, which is something you probably want to avoid. So the less hair, the more clean and the more refreshed I feel like you would feel. So that's why I wanted to make sure that you had a suggestion of how to trim your body hair in this area. If you're gonna do anything back there to manage any hair growth, that it should be with a guard on your razor. Stay away from those blades, stay away from any hair removal lotion because the skin is so sensitive and you wanna make sure you take care of it. I feel like one of our most neglected areas is down there, right? So I wanna make sure that this video, we sort of talk about how to take care of that area in the best possible way. And one way that I do is I use flushable Cottonelle wipes after I use my Cottonelle toilet paper. So, oh look, this is actually kind of empty. I'm gonna fill it up right now. So I have my little Cottonelle wipes, and I usually just take them and I put them in here and I keep it next to my toilet, and it just makes for a really easy seal. They stay moist in there, and every time I go to the bathroom, I just pull it out, and there you go. It keeps them nice and wet in this little container. I have like this really great relationship with Cottonelle because when Taylor and I, wait, can you come over here and talk to them about this?
What?
Come here, tell them our story. Okay, so we're here, story time.
No.
Okay, so we drove across the country with Gus because Gus could not fly back from Orlando. So we ended up getting a camper van and living out of a van. And
for 5 days. Yeah,
for 5 days. And of course we're like staying out of like this van. It doesn't have a shower, so these wipes came in handy because we wiped with them whenever we went to the bathroom. We bathed with them whenever we needed to take a shower, which was a lot because there's just, you know, we were driving across the country. It was like
we have
so
the rest
hot.
stops we stayed at didn't have a shower.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. So these Cottonelle wipes literally saved our lives. I mean, there was a few times where I would have to go to the bathroom on the side of the road.
In the woods.
In the woods.
In a bush.
And you know, if it wasn't for these, it would have been. I just want to kind of bring home the idea that I want you guys to get on with this movement and get on board with us when we talk about taking care of down there. Because Cottonelle, everybody knows Cottonelle is like the most soft toilet paper. And because we're trying to avoid irritation altogether, whether it be from razors, from shaving, from trimming, from working out, that you can also use inside your crack on your butt. You make sure you're avoiding irritation in there with Cottonelle toilet paper. And I'm just really grateful for this product, and I love how confident I feel after I go to the bathroom. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that I just got out of the shower. One of my main concerns that I feel like causes me the most anxiety whenever I'm having sex or whenever I'm naked around someone else is acne or inflammation on my butt. So I get really insecure about it because it doesn't look great. If you have acne or a breakout or inflammation or redness, it just kind of takes away from feeling confident, right? And this video is about feeling confident and clean and fresh. And so one way that I take care of my body down there is to be really mindful about acne on my butt. Because it's something that I deal with regularly. So folliculitis is inflammation of the hair follicle caused by infection from bacteria. There's a few ways that you can make sure that you're really mindful about not getting this. It's hard to avoid. Clearly I try these practices, but I feel like I can minimize these bumps by doing these certain things. Folliculitis can come because my clothes are too tight, whether it be workout clothes or if you wear jeans or something and there's sort of like rubbing and irritation, bacteria can get into the hair follicle and it can get inflamed. If you don't wash or shower right after your workout and your wet clothes and your sweat sits on your butt, it can cause itching and inflammation, and that's one way that you can get these bumps on your butt. Say the gym doesn't have a shower, I at least bring new underwear and new pants to put on, so it minimizes any sort of irritation. But if you can shower after the gym, that would be the best solution to stopping any sort of inflammation on your butt. I use a shower wash that has salicylic acid in it, and which minimizes any sort of acne growth or inflammation on my butt. You can also use a soothing lotion afterwards, maybe one that has green tea, vitamin E, something that's calming and soothing to your butt. This is a loofah, I'm sure everybody has one. Do not exfoliate this area. So exfoliation is really good after you use your trimmers, after you use your clippers on your body. That's great, exfoliate your skin. But if there's already irritation on your butt, you don't want to exfoliate anymore using something like this. You want to soothe that area. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I just want to, re-emphasize that yes, there is a little bit of a stigma surrounding down there care, but it is really important to talk about these, to talk about your private areas, to talk about your butt, to talk about your genitals, to talk about that stuff, because it's very normal to want to take care of them, and it's very important to take care of them. So you want to keep them clean and you want to feel confident about it. So yeah, I'm glad we talked about it today, and thank you again, Cottonelle, for sponsoring today's video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.